Grew up chasing sunsets beyond the city line, where the cracked roads met the wild dreams inside our mind. Every heartbeat loud, like thunder through the night, fighting shadows in the rear view, holding on tight. There were nights melting down to secrets in the cold, but your fire kept me warm when the story got old. We're born to rise, breaking chains, breaking skies. In every scar there's a flame we can't disguise. From broken streets to open fields we run. With every song we find the strength to overcome. Remember that time when silence said too much, lost in a crowd, searching for one true touch. Winds carry story only brave hearts can tell. Every fall made us stronger, no longer caught in that spell. Though the road was rough and the nights felt long, our voices found each other to sing a fearless song. We're born to rise, breaking chains, breaking skies. In every scar there's a flame we can't disguise. From broken streets to open fields we run. With every song we find the strength to overcome. Now the city lights fade behind the stories we've told, and the music swells like rivers bold. Hands entwined like branches reaching for the sun. Together as one, our anthem's just begun. We're born to rise, breaking chains, breaking skies. In every scar there's a flame we can't disguise. From broken streets to open fields we run. With every song we find the strength to overcome. So here we stand, voices ringing loud and clear. The past behind, the future near. With every note our spirits come alive. This is our anthem, and we're born to rise. And we're born to rise. We hit the road when the morning was still gray. The city fading, a fleeting place we left away. Your hand in mine, the open sky was calling. Every mile a story we kept unfolding. The radio played songs that said it all. Dreams like fire burning, standing tall. Nothing but the road and the life we crave. We've got no time to lose or fears to say. We're chasing the horizon, wild and free. With every chord and every beat, our destiny. This fire in our hearts won't ever die. We rise and fall nights are painted in colors bold and raw. Lights blur by like memories we never saw. Your laugh cuts through the silence, pure and clear, reminding me that freedom's always near. The radio played songs that said it all, dreams like fire burning, standing tall. Nothing but the road and the life we crave. We've got no time to lose or fears to say. We're chasing the horizon, wild and free, with every chord and every beat our destiny. This fire in our hearts won't ever die. We rise and fall, but we always fly. And when the nights grow heavy and the doubts surround, we find the strength in every single sound. The riffs that scream our passion, loud and pure. In this moment we are forever sure. We're chasing the horizon, wild and free, with every chord and every beat our destiny. This fire in our hearts won't ever die. We rise and fall, but we always fly. So here we stand, under endless skies, with dreams that blaze and never say goodbye. Chasing the horizon, yeah, forever alive. Woke up to the weight of another mile, heavy heart dragging, caught in the trap. Coffee's cold on the kitchen table, life writing stories I'm barely able to label. But in this room filled with cracks and noise, I find a spark, a flicker of voice. These walls we break, the nights we fight, hold on tight to the fading light, lost in storms, but we learn to stand. With every scar we make our stand. City streets humming, rain painting streaks, feet tracing steps where pain often speaks. I carry doubts like worn out shoes, but every stumble writes a truth I choose. So when the silence presses too hard, I'll pick the pieces, God, my God. These walls we break, the nights we fight, hold on tight to the fading light, lost in storms, but we learn to stand. With every scar we make our stand. Underneath the thunder roar, there's a strength we've never known before, rising up from broken ground. Our hearts beat fierce, profound. nights we fight, hold on tight to the fading light, lost in storms, but we learn to stand. With every scar we make our stand. So here we are, unbowed alive. In every fall we still survive. Walls fall down and so do fears. We're moving forward through the years. The sun dips low, the city fades behind. I walk these streets with tight hands and open mind. Every step weighs heavy with the tears I've known, but in the silence I find a place to call my own. And though the night is heavy, my heart's a steady flame, a restless tide that's calling, never twice the same. Winds of change are blowing, tearing down the past, breaking all the chains that held me way too fast. I'll rise with every sunrise, stronger than before. These roads of love and struggle, they're what I'm living for. They're what I'm living for. The crooked lines of fate, they paint my face with scars, but every mark reminds me where I've been so far. With every shattered moment, a melody takes flight, a song of hope and freedom shining in the night. And though the night is heavy, my heart's a steady flame, a restless tide that's calling, never twice the same. Winds of change are blowing, tearing down the past, breaking all the chains that held me way too fast. I'll rise with every sunrise, stronger than before. These roads of love and struggle, they're what I'm living for. No turning back, the fire's burning inside, the story's written in the scars won't hide. With every beat, the rhythm pulls me through. In this dance of life, I find the truth. Oh, winds of change are blowing, tearing down the past, breaking all the chains that held me way too fast. I'll rise with every sunrise, stronger than before. These roads of love and struggle, they're what I'm living for. They're what I'm living for. The night will fade, and with it all the pain. I'm standing tall, ready to live again. I remember nights when the city breathed slow. We'd drive past neon signs fading into the road. Your hand in mine, the world so wide and free. Every mile we crossed, a chance to just be. It wasn't just the stars we were heading for, but the hope that burned inside, igniting more. We're chasing fires, lighting up the night, hearts racing wild, holding on tight. No matter the fall, no matter the cost, we're chasing dreams that won't be lost. Your voice breaks through like a steady flame, calling out truths that no one can tame. Broken roads and winding trails we roam, each step a story, each breath a home. When the silence screams that we should give in, remember the fight's just where hope begins. We're chasing fires, lighting up the night, hearts racing wild, holding on tight. No matter the fall, no matter the cost, we're chasing dreams that won't be lost. Let the chords of the night wash over the pain, strings rising up like a healing rain. Through the shadows we carve out our own way. With every beat we claim a new day. We're chasing fires, lighting up the night, hearts racing wild, holding on tight. No matter the fall, no matter the cost, we're chasing dreams that won't be lost. So here's to the nights we'll never forget, with battles causing no room for regret. Chasing fires, our souls set free. In this wild chase we find our destiny. Woke up to the silence, broken by the rain. Another day to face the weight I can't contain. City streets are cold, but I'm still holding on, carrying the stories of nights that felt so long. Every scar, every fight draws a line between wrong and right. In the struggle I found my flame, burning brighter through the pain. I will rise through the fire, stronger than before. Every step, every fall, I'm learning to soar. Hands clenched tight through storms and the rain. This is my fight, breaking free from the chains. Faces blur like raindrops on a window pane, but in their eyes I see a familiar strain. We're all walking through battles no one sees, holding on to hope like a fierce disease. Every tear, every fight draws a line between wrong and right. In the struggle I found my flame, burning brighter through the pain. I will rise through the fire, stronger than before. Every step, every fall, I'm learning to soar. Hands clenched tight through storms and the rain. This is my fight, breaking free from the chains. When the night presses down like 1,000 stones and silence weighs heavy right down to the bones, I hear the fire burning deep inside, a quiet strength that won't be denied. I will rise through the fire, stronger than before. Every step, every fall, I'm learning to soar. Hands clenched tight through storms and the rain. This is my fight, breaking free from the chains. Rising higher through the fire. This is my fight, breaking free. Remember nights beneath the streetlight glow. We carved our names on the old oak tree stone. The city hummed and dreams burned in your eyes. Through every fall, we learned how to rise. In the silence after the storm, I hear your voice, so soft, so warm. These fires we've built keep burning strong. Through every heartbreak, we find where we belong. The scars and tears, they tell our tale. In your arms, I've never lost and found within this wild kind of love. Hands held tight against the raging tide. We're standing tall with nothing left to hide. These fires we build keep burning strong. Through every heartbreak we find where we belong. The scars and tears, they tell our tale. In your arms I've never felt so real. Fires we've built forever bright. You and me lighting up the night. On a quiet street where the street lamps glow, you held a map with worn out folds. I sat on a distant line where the city meets the sky's outline. Every step felt heavy and so alive. We were chasing dreams just to survive. Hold on tight, we're chasing lights, running through the sleepless nights. Hearts on fire, burning bright. Dreams like stars within our sight. Never gone, never lost. Freedom's prize, worth the cost. Old vinyl spins on a fading desk. Songs of hope in a world grotesque. Your voice, a beacon breaking through every lyric, pulling me closer to you. Though the road been sharp and wild, ignite. I remember the night when the city fell asleep. Streetlights flickered like they were keeping secrets too deep. You and I in that old cafe, sipping dreams in a fragile way. Every word was a promise, every silence a prayer. And the night held us tight, but we weren't bound in the heat of that moment. We found our sound burning bright, like a fire that won't die. Through the storms and the fights, we learned to fly. From shattered pieces, a new light grows in the heartache and hope. The story flows. Oh. Winds changed and the roads became rough, but you held my hand, told me to be tough. The scars tell the chapters only we understand, built on resilience, freedom's command. Though the nights got colder, our voices rose in the face of the silence we chose to oppose. Burning bright like a fire that won't die. Through the storms and the fights, we learn to fly. From shattered pieces, a new light grows in the heartache and hope. The story flows. Oh. Every tear forged a melody, every battle a rhyme. We're the authors of our fate, rewriting through time. No chains can hold the spirit that's alive. And every note we play, we survive. Burning bright like a fire that won't die. Through the storms and the fights, we learn to fly. From shattered pieces, a new light grows in the heartache and hope. The story flows. So here's to the nights that made us strong, the paths we took, the right and wrong. Burning bright in the endless fight, our song remains a beacon of light. The sun's low on the horizon, where the sea meets the land. I walk these sands barefoot, holding memories in my hand. Every shell and driftwood tells stories I've known, of the times we were fearless and places called home. But the sky turns quiet, the tide pulls us apart. Yeah, your face stays alive, sketched deep in my heart. Waves crash like the heartbeats after all we've lost. You're the flame in the cold winds, no matter the cost. Hold on to the fire, let it grow evermore. We'll find strength again on this old shore. The night paints the water with shimmering lights, reflecting the fights and the long, lonely nights. I hear the old songs carried out by the breeze, stories of love tangled in the arms of the trees. Though the past fades like footprints beneath the wave, the passion we carried, that's the path I'll brave. Waves crash like the heartbeats after all we've lost. You're the flame in the cold winds, no matter the cost. Hold on to the fire, let it grow evermore. We'll find strength again on this old shore. Underneath starlit canvases, we dare to dream. In the silence after storms, there's more than it seems. The rush of the ocean, the pulse in my veins, reminds me of hope rising through these refrains. Waves crash like the heartbeats after all we've lost. You're the flame in the cold winds, no matter the cost. Hold on to the fire, let it grow evermore. We'll find strength again on this old shore. So here beside the rolling sea, where time moves slow, I find peace in the passion only we could know. With every wave that rolls, a new story is born. In the heart of the night, on this old shore. In a room where silence swells, I find the words I can't forsake, a melody that builds and breaks like waves along a restless lake. With every chord the story bends of battles fought beneath the skin, a heart that's worn from love and loss, yet beats to fight and live again. These strings they pull like tides at sea, a swell of hope and memory. Unchain our hearts, we rise and fall. Through every scar we hear the call. In the fire, in the rain, we find the power to live again. The nights are long but clear and bright, when voices soar through smoky air. Electric pulses raw and tight, a testament to those who dare. Our lives are tracks worn into stone, each note a step we walk alone. Yet here we stand unbreakably bound by every anthem's thunderous sound. The drums beat like a beating chest. In every crash we find our rest. Unchained our hearts, we rise and fall. Through every scar we hear the call. In the fire, in the rain, we find the power to live again. So sing the song that frees your soul, a rising wave that makes you whole. No chain can hold the human will. Our voices loud, echo still. Unchained our hearts, we rise and fall. Through every scar we hear the call. In the fire, in the rain, we find the power to live again. Let music be the light inside. In every note we come alive. Unchained hearts forever brave, the song of life we vow to sing. Long road behind me, worn boots and scars. Played every dive and every bar. Strings bent and torn from nights like these. A voice raw with stories only time can seize. And every chord I strike reminds me why I came. A steady pulse beneath the pain, I never die in flame. These fires that never fade, they burn inside my soul. Through heartbreak and the rain, they make me whole. Power in the silence, strength in every cry. Timeless music lives, and so will I. The road gets lonely, but the songs keep the fight. electric under fingertips, lighting up the night. Bass hums a heartbeat, steady and strong, while drums mark the pounding of where I belong. And every note is a battle scar, one with pride, and melodies that carry me far and wide. These fires that never fade, they burn inside my soul. Through heartbreak and the rain, they make me whole. Power in the silence, strength in every cry. Timeless music lasts, and so in the lines I write. Freedom's not a distant star, it's living in the fight. No promises to hold me down, just open skies above. The anthem of my life, written with fierce love. These fires that never fade, they burn inside my soul. Through heartbreak and the rain, they make me whole. Power in the silence, strength in every cry. Timeless music lives, and so will I. Fires burn unbroken through every night and day. A song that never quits, lighting up my way. We met beneath the morning sky, the city humming low. Coffee cups and hopeful smiles, the way the new winds blow. Your fingers trace the lines on maps that no one's dared to chart. A journey inked in cautious steps, but wild within your heart. And I could feel the rising tide, the weight about to fall. Heavy breaths and heavy hearts, we stood against it all. This is the breath of the fire, burning raw and true. Every sky, every sigh, every time I stood with you, lighting up the darkest nights, breaking through the wire in this endless fight. We find the breath of the fire. Weeks turned into battles fought on roads that never sleep. Lost in storms and silent rooms where promises cut deep. But here beneath the cracked ground, where hope was hard to find, you pulled the stars back from the black, rewriting what was blind. When the world was closing in and breaking like the dawn, your voice a steady thunder kept pulling me along. This is the breath of the fire, burning raw and true. Every scar, every sigh, every time I stood with you, lighting up the darkest nights, breaking through the wire is the breath of the fire, burning raw and true. Every scar, every sigh, every time I stood with you, lighting up the darkest nights, breaking through the wire in this endless fight. We find the breath of the fire. So let the chords ring loud, let the anthem blaze. In every note, every word will find our way. I was lost on a long road, feeling buried deep, caught in memories that never seemed to sleep. But the night's quiet hands pulled me from the fight. Now I'm walking towards a new light. Every scar tells a story I survived, built from ashes. I'm alive. Break free tonight, feel the fire inside. Let the music rise and take you on that ride. No chains to hold, no fears inside. We'll run wild under this sky. Break free tonight. I see faces in the crowd, stories just like mine. Every heart's a flame that refuses to decline. With every chord, the weight begins to fall. This isn't just a song, it's my call. Every step writes a line in the story told, in a voice steady and bold. Break free tonight, feel the fire inside. Let the music rise and take you on that ride. No chains to hold, no fears inside. We'll run wild under this sky. Break free tonight. Lost moments fade like yesterday's rain. We're chasing dawn with no regret or pain. Hands clenched tight, hearts open wide. The road is long, but we'll never ride. Break free tonight, feel the fire inside. Let the music rise and take you on that ride. No chains to hold, no fears inside. We'll run wild under this sky. Break free tonight. Tonight we break free. Together you Woke up on the morning, rocked in smoky blue, coffee's brewing. Memories are heavy but true. Old records spinning, tales of better days, dusty roads calling out my name. Every mile's a story that bends and breaks, but I keep moving, chasing what life makes. Round the thunder, feel the fire deep inside, holding on to dreams that never had. When the night feels colder than before, I find my wings and I soar. Streetlights flicker like distant guiding stars. Broken hearts mended